Look at the crowd on the track. Look how they're bunched up. This is going to be a great, oh, what a great looking start there.
Zanardi in red, Gilles de Ferran in yellow, and the crowd is on its feet as we get underway. De Ferran with the early lead as he comes alongside of Zanardi.
He's going to try around the outside. He went down around the outside.
Did he come away with it? Not yet.
They're still side by side. Look at that. Oh! Oh!
Zanardi and De Ferran touch. De Ferran is headed for the gravel. Now, can he get out?
Oh, the same thing that happened to him at the start. I mean, he made the mistake at Mid-Ohio, but oh.
Gilles de Ferran, what a tremendous twist of fate. A week ago at Mid-Ohio, he ran into the back of Mauricio Gugelmin and went straight off. And there is Jan Magnussen sitting in for Emerson Fittipaldi in the Hogan Penske car.
And he's bumped that front wheel. See that left front on your screen? It's the suspension's all bent. Look at this. I tell you, Zanardi came over. De Ferran had the spot. Zanardi pinched him over there. That, I'm afraid, was Zanardi's fault there.
I was looking further back in the pack to see if we could see what happened to Magnussen, but I could not see it. And we have a full course yellow. The flags are waving from the flag stand. And there is Gilles de Ferran. What could be going through his mind now? What a disappointment.
And he started 12th, so he's taken advantage of some of the mishaps that have been on the track.
Let's get down to Jan Bikas in the pit lane.
Yes, guys, talking about mishaps, of course, on that first lap, you and Alex Zanardi, great race side by side. That is until you got down to turn 3. What do you think happened there? It looked like he got squeezed.
Well, what I think happened is the reality. What happened, it just decided to put me off the road on the braking. There was no reason for him to do that. There was plenty of space for him to brake on the right-hand side without putting me off the road on the left. I mean, he knew that I was there because I've been there since the corner before. He should be disqualified for unsportsmanship behavior, I believe.
Now, is there anything that you can take it up with the stewards? What can you do as a driver now to try and implement that?
Well, I can just hope the stewards see what really happened and penalize Zanardi accordingly.
Thank you, Gilles.
Thank you.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm
Rick Dallas. Thank you, Rick. Bob?
Thank you, Jan. You ride with Mark Blundell, presently shown in 7th spot. There's a look at the running order with 19 laps complete here at Road America, and we'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us. Back live at Road America. The race is still underway, but there is a full team meeting of the Pac West operation at Canada Corner.
I got to tell you, these guys made contact. I couldn't believe it. And what happened, look at this. Now he comes down. That's Mark Blundell on the inside. Tries to go inside, makes contact slightly, runs a little wide. Oh, and Mauricio tried to take advantage of it and got up the inside of Ribeiro, clipped him, and ran over and hit his teammate Blundell. All because of that. Interesting, last year, Mauricio and I went out together. We made contact at turn 1 when he spun there. I don't think I want to be a teammate.
Let's watch.
Ribeiro was a little slow out of the kink. Blundell dives down the inside, gets through okay, runs a little wide. Little contact, nothing big, accelerates. Oh, and there Mauricio comes into vision there where he clipped across the front of Ribeiro. He was taking advantage of both there, going slow and tight through here. Now look, Mauricio tried to dive up the inside. These guys look like they maybe made just a little, yeah, you just saw it move the front of his car, of Ribeiro's car, the second car. Mauricio tries to take advantage. Ribeiro comes back, clips him. Boy, he almost got him up on the air a little bit there. Spun him around. What a day we are having.
Another incident of wheel-to-wheel contact, and that means someone goes up in the air. Here's the view from Blundell's car once again as they're beginning to climb the hill. Here comes his teammate across his bows, and bang.
And Blundell had to be thinking, where did he come from? I didn't pass him. I was in front of him. I just passed Ribeiro. Unbelievable.
Well, Andre Ribeiro, it appears, is also out of the race. He's standing by with Jan Bikas.
Yes, and that initial contact that you saw between the Pac West machine and Andre Ribeiro, that suspension damage up on the right front turned out to be terminal. Now, it looked like you knew he was coming. You gave him room, but then it all broke loose.
Yeah,
Blundell did pass me. I tried to recover the position because he probably have a misgear, but I didn't see Guillermin. I didn't know Guillermin was there, so we had to touch.
Now tell me, earlier, Greg Moore went off the course. We had reports you may have had contact with him. Is that the case?
No. We never had contact. He probably put the car on a position that he would never pass me. It's that place of the track is a position where you have to go wide, and I didn't see him.
Now, I understand he was shaking his fist at you when he had the opportunity to see you and go by. I know you guys have had contact in the past. So your view is that he tried to pass you in a place you were not taking a defensive position?
No, that place is not a place to pass. Definitely not. You can pass at the end of the straight on the braking, but not there. So unfortunately, he made a mistake.
Now tell me, here's the big question. This race has been breaking loose ever since the green flag. People running into each other, all kinds of problems. What do you think is going on? Obviously, in this particular incident, you feel someone came in, you gave them room, there was contact, but there's a lot of very aggressive driving and people not giving each other room, it looks like.
Well, the thing is, the track is very, very slippery, very, very difficult out there. So I don't think it's a problem with drivers, but it's very difficult to drive out there now.
Thank you, Andre.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jan. For Mauricio Gugelmin, his 5th DNF of the year. For Mark Blundell, his 3rd. And all on the lead lap. 1st through 16th. Paul Tracy is in 17th, a lap down. Marty Reed.
Yeah, we're down here with Mark Blundell. Mark, first off, you okay?
I took a bit of a knock. We hit the barrier pretty hard, and Mauricio did as well. So,
take us through what happened.
Well, you know, we went by the inside of Ribeiro. In fact, the guy made a big mistake coming out of the 6-gear right-hander. Went wide. I pushed down the inside of him. I had to ride the brake behind him because he was blocking that badly. Went down the inside. The guy was behind on the left-hand side. The next thing I know, Mauricio obviously crept up the inside, and he must have turned in because Mo came across my front end and took me out as well. But the guy wants to learn how to race. I mean, you know, you can drive, but he doesn't know how to race. He took more out. I was right behind. You know, this track is a fantastic circuit. It's not very safe, and there's no room for margin for error. I mean, like it's like an oval.
I have a feeling, guys, the next drivers' meeting is going to be awfully lively. Thanks, Mark.
I agree with you there, Marty. Welcome back to Road America, where we've had a couple of dramatic twists from high overhead. There is the car of Greg Moore, who just went into the wall on the fastest part of the racetrack and scuttled down it into the runoff area down at Canada Corner, where he finally came to a stop. Now let's take a look at what happened. This is Greg Moore's.
Coming down to the fastest part of the track. You'll see him into Canada Corner. Look in the back of your screen. He's in there. He tried to get around Ribeiro on the outside. I don't know if he touched, but he got on the grass. Oh, he just missed him. Just missed Ribeiro. Look at that. And then there, unbelievable. Look at this. Upside. Oh, my gosh, that's Davy Jones upside down. How did you get upside down?
He is under the bridge up the hill from Canada Corner at turn 13. Now the report from the corner is that he is talking to the corner workers. You can see him moving around, but he is pinned under that car, it appears.
We don't know what's going on, but they've got to get somebody there with a fire extinguisher because they could be dripping out. They seem to be calm. No fluids are coming out. He just seems to be moving the tires away. I think Davey, I don't know, he must have, see, he's moving right there by his foot in the lower left. There's Greg Moore. He's obviously okay.
There you see his tire tracks coming straight across the apex at Canada Corner.
But we saw the advantage of that runoff area and that gravel pit, how much it slowed him down. In the old days, if that wall had been there, that'd have been a monumental accident. And this one appears to be. I mean, you get a car upside down like that, it stayed upside down. This is a pretty severe accident.
Safety crew is on the scene. Davy Jones in his first Indy car start here since replacing Eddie Lawson in the Gallus car. And he is right in the middle of the track. There's Greg Moore down at Canada Corner watching the field go by. Let's see when Andre Ribeiro comes by.
If he signals to him with the...
Still shaking his head. Now watch the back of your screen. There's Moore right out on the edge.
He tries to get by. They made a darty move there. Couldn't tell if that was contact or if it was just his rear tire. Look, he's got a wheelie going there. He got it up. He must have flattened that tire. Now everybody behind there can't even see what's going on.
All they know is there is trouble ahead, but Moore got the car stopped safely in the gravel trap. Let's go to Marty Reed.
Yes, and Christian Fittipaldi is in, and they are going to be switching to the primary.